we're gonna talk about a guy who kind of runs Madison Square Garden. We're gonna talk about how Trae Young and the beef with his coach lately, and how it's been affecting them. I believe they lost tonight to the Chicago Bulls, which we talked about as one of the worst teams in the league not too long ago. And his overall play hasn't been very well as either. I believe this is his worst season since his rookie year. So, this guy Trae, I don't know, man. He has to pick it up. He has a good roster currently. John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, Bogdanovich is shooting 45 from the three right now, averaging 18. DeJounte Murray, he out there with Nene, having a great time in Atlanta, averaging 21.
Nene.
So them boys can hoop, man. Atlanta can hoop, but they're currently 500 straight right now, and I expect more from them. They just went to an ECF 2 years ago without DeJounte Murray. So adding DeJounte Murray, who just did something that we talked about hasn't been done since Michael Jordan, they should be much better. I wouldn't say, again, not the top of the crop situation with the Celtics and the Bucks, and I put the Cavs up there as well. Not with those three teams, but they should definitely be nearing that situation because they have an all-around good roster as well. Clint Capella, rim protector, could rebound the hell out of the ball, and but I'm hearing
he's a monster.
Yeah, I'm hearing that Trae Young doesn't like his coach, and his coach doesn't like him, and we know what that means. Man, we see the situation with players not respecting coaches in Brooklyn, and we seen what happened when they got rid of a coach, and we seen what happened when they got rid of a player that a coach didn't like with James Harden.
It's looking like they need to get rid of Trae Young.
I was gonna get into that. I was gonna get into that.
The man shooting 41% from the field. He only shot over 45% from the field one time
this season. Oh, his career.
Last season he shot 46 from the field.
Yeah. But that's
no other season has he shot near or above 45, bro.
He's currently.
But the thing is with Trae Young, I feel like Trae Young, he's not efficient, but it's like he makes the shots when it's like necessary to make shots, and it's like he make key shots and key plays as well. But like the efficiency is horrible, like 28 from three, all that. But it's like, I mean,
29 from three, but
no better, but crazy.
When you watch them, for sure. First off, the Hawks are a show, and Trae Young is definitely a part of that show. He's the main factor to that show. But and that's true though. When you watch him, he do make the shots that he has to. But 4 turnovers per game, he's averaging is tied for the worst in the league. He also has the second most turnovers in the league. In fact, he led the league last year in turnovers and was second in turnovers per game last year. So, but also coming off a season where he had his best season, probably total points leader, total assist leader. Shot 45 from the field, like we talked about. 37 from the three. He had a good season last year, but to come off and 27 points and 10 assists, yeah, that sounds nice, but the poor efficiency, man, like, come on, man, this is beyond poor. And the fact that you guys are barely winning, and you can't blame it on the defense this year. Last year, they was like 26 in defense, but this year, you guys improved because now you got DeJounte Murray playing defense, DeAndre Hunter.
But DeAndre Murray was hurt, though. He's been out for like the past like 2.5, 3 weeks, I think. Like after that Rockets game, like he played like a game more, then he got hurt.
Yeah, he hasn't played the last few games. That's true. But even with when they were playing, they weren't winning too much. I believe they were negative. He was a thing. They lost that game against the Rockets because they were showboating. They wanted to be some clown stuff like that. But that was a good game though. I'll say that the Houston Rockets did come back. But just real quick to add back on Trae Young, especially since you guys know since I was a sophomore in high school.
Huge advocate for Trae Young.
Yeah. And I was saying he was definitely going to be he was a top 3-point guard, especially in 2020 because Steph was out. So it was between Dame, Luka, and Trae as the best point guards in the league. Then he goes by next year, 2021, has a good season, still in my discussion in top 3. But then last year, and even in the regular season last year, I had him in that top 3. But then he goes into the playoffs, has probably the worst superstar, because I consider Trae a superstar, probably the worst playoff run by a superstar I've ever seen. 15 points per game of 31, 18, and 78 splits, bro. 15 points, bro. I get it's the
Miami Heat boys was on his ass.
But bro, I'm not gonna lie. You give those other 3-point guards, in that situation, I don't think they're averaging 15 points. I'm sorry. I don't see Luka averaging that much, neither Dame, and we just talk shit about Dame or Steph. So
Eli.
Or even I'm gonna put this in there because after that playoff series I watched, I had to go and put Ja Morant over Trae Young, and I didn't want to do it, but I had to put Ja Morant over Trae Young for that, and then I had to move Trae. Now I have to move Trae back because of how he's playing for Shai Gill, because this is outrageous. That's all for Trae Young. I mean, I hope he picks it up. I mess with him a lot, but right now I got him at the 5 spot, and one of our first videos was putting Trae Young at the 4 spot, and before the playoffs, like I said, I had him at 3. So I hope he could pick it up. I really do, because this is terrible. This is terrible. As like, if you're a Hawks fan right now, I know you're mad at Trae Young.